What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I want to talk about something that's been bothering me. It's really been on my mind for a minute. And that is, are we in a habit of negativity? What I mean by that is, there's always positive and negative things in the world. You can always rely on that when it comes to human beings. But why is it that negativity seems to be the best thing going? Like, there's so many things that you can point to that are positive that I truly believe that could outweigh the negative. My personal belief. But it seems as though negativity has been made sexy. It's more attractive to be negative than be positive now. Am I the only one feeling this way? Am I the only one thinking this? Am I the only one to ask these questions as to why this is? Now, I can't blame social media because it's been around before social media, to be honest with you. So, however, I will say that because of social media, it is more widespread than ever before. When I was young, there was no social media. There was no Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. So if there was negativity going on, and there was, it took longer for it to reach the masses. And by the time it reached the masses, it died down already. It was already, irrelevant, right? Unless it was something monumental. But for the most part, the negativity that happened in the world without social media and all that stuff, you wouldn't have really heard about it until it died down. However, with social media, I'm not blaming social media, because social media is just a vehicle. It's just a tool. It's not the cause of it. It is the conduit for people to shoot their negative mentality or their negative rhetoric, or to display their negative actions widespread and freely at a far higher rate than ever before. But what really concerns me is when negativity becomes sexy in the household. I'll explain. See, it's one thing when you encounter negativity, whether you see it on the TV or whether you see it outside your house, or whether you read about it, the music you listen to, that stuff. But when you allow negativity to fester into your home, meaning it affects you, your relationship with your spouse, your significant other, your children, and it seems like that takes precedence over the core value of your family, to the point where there are times in relationships, because you see it on TV or you see it on social media, and you see it so often, you think that it's actually normal when it actually isn't normal. Negativity has become normal to the point where some people in relationships think that if they're not arguing, like have you ever heard comedians say, if your girl ain't try to kill you at least once, then she don't love you? Like, think about that logic. When someone can make a joke about the fact that if your significant other has not tried to kill you, then that is a sign that they don't love you, because it means that they are not passionate about you. Like, it's a joke, but the message is, the message is what I take from it. Killing somebody has become equivalent to loving somebody. Like, killing and passion are two, like, just if that's the case, then how many times have people actually said that but actually did it. Like, I love him so much, I'll kill him. Or I love her so much, I'll kill her. Like, think about that. That actually isn't normal. No species on the planet does that, where they love their significant other so much that they will kill them. No species does that. The only time you will see another species do some harm to their loved one is when you may see, the parent kill and eat the children, but that's not for love. That's for survival. That's not saying, oh, I love this cub so much with all my heart and soul, I'm going to kill them because I love them. No. When that happens, that means it has gotten extreme and it got to the point where I need to survive. I need to live, and I need to kill the closest thing to me to live, i.e. the offspring. Okay? But when you tell somebody that I love that person so much that I will kill them, negativity has run amok. It's crazy. We're in a habit. Negativity has now become a habit. It is sexier to be in drama. Like, if there is, play this. How many times would you watch TV, or how many times would you be on social media if there were no negativity? Or I would say at least the ratio would be different. Like, if you had 90% positive and 10% negative, or 80% positive or 20% negative, or 70-30 or 60-40. If there was more positivity shown and spoken about, and just if there's more positivity pushed, like like the Housewives or Love and Hip Hop, whatever them shows are. I hardly ever watch TV. I really ever watch TV. So forgive me if I don't know these shows like that. But what if you had an entire episode, right, of housewives of wherever they live, or Love and Hip Hop of wherever they live, and it showed nothing but accomplishments? Like, what if they showed that every single woman on those shows, because they mostly geared towards women, unfortunately. That makes some women believe that it is okay to be negative to people, whether it be another woman or whether it be another man or their man. It's not cool. Not cool at all. But what if one of those shows, right, made a concerted effort to say, look, we're not going to show any fighting. We're not going to show any arguments. All we're going to show is the accomplishments of these women. All we're going to show. Like, if a woman got a PhD, if a woman graduated and got a PhD, right? If a woman's child graduated to the 3rd grade, right? Or if a woman and if a woman and her husband celebrated 5-6 year anniversary, right? Or if a woman and a man renew their vows, or if they're getting married, right? Or a woman bought a new house, or a woman just closed $1 million deal, right? All these things that are empowering and positive. What if that particular reality show made a concerted effort to show nothing but that? Like, they say, okay, even if there is some drama, even if there is some fighting, right? If there is a fight, if there's an argument, if there are drinks being thrown, if there's some punches being thrown, all right? Let's just say that does happen, but it doesn't get shown. What if that happens? What if it's okay? Yeah, these two people fought. We're not going to show that. Yeah, these two people had an argument. We're not going to show that. Yeah, the husband and wife did have an argument, and it got kind of crazy. Drinks were thrown, all that stuff. We're not going to show that on TV. All we're going to show, we're only going to show these people, man and woman, making great and good accomplishments. What if the reality TV shows did that? what do you think the ratings would be like? How high do you think that episode would be? Would it be just as high as when they show negative stuff? Would it be less? Would it be more? I don't know. But the fact that if I can go online right now and look up, if I were to type in Love and Hip Hop or any of these reality shows, they ain't got to be Love and Hip Hop, any of these reality shows, and you will go to the top rated clips, right? The top rated clips. How much do you want to bet that you will see a whole bunch of negativity before you get to something positive? How much you want to bet? See, and that bothers me, not because of the show, because I know the show is fake. I know the show is I won't say rigged, but I know it's a play. It's not really a reality TV show. It's a play. Okay, it's a play played out on TV for millions and millions to see. Right? I know that. The problem is when adults, and I say adults first because adults teach the children. When adults see this and the adults believe this negativity as though it is truth, some, maybe most adults, male and female, carry these habits into their personal life. They take the fabricated lives shown on TV and incorporate it into their personal life that has personal ramifications for them. Like if a man were to go crazy on some of these women like they saw on TV, they go to jail. If a woman were to go at another woman or another man or her man the way they see on TV, they can go to jail. You ever notice how all these fights break out on these reality TV shows? Ain't nobody gone to jail? You ever notice that? All these reality TV shows, all these reality, because in reality, if you have a fight in a public place and property is being destroyed, police are coming. And somebody may get arrested for disorderly conduct and destruction of property. And it could be a lawsuit. People do realize that. There could be a lawsuit. Okay? Because you are messing up someone's establishment. You messing up someone's way of making money. Or when people lie on somebody, right? They may say that this person did drugs, this person did such and such. If it is not true, you do realize that is called defamation of character, and it is illegal. You can be sued for lying on someone. Why? Because defamation of character is not just about you lying on someone. It's the fact about you lying on someone, and that lie has compromised their way of life, their way of making a living. Your lie has messed up their way of living, which means you take food out of their mouths, you take food out of their significant other's mouths, you take food out of their children's mouths. They have children. But you notice how in reality TV, you see a whole lot of defamation of character, but no one has been sued. You see a whole lot of fights. You see glass broken, bottles thrown, drinks splashed on people, punches thrown, chairs thrown. You ever notice how no one is arrested? How there's no mugshot at the exact during that show. You know, there's no mugshot during that show. All of the security guards and the producer, keep in mind, the producer of the show will step in and put them away. But you ever notice how there's no lawsuit? There's no police coming, putting handcuffs on these housewives or these whatever they are. You ever notice that? However, if an actual person who isn't a part of that reality TV show life does any one of those things, you can be sued, go to jail, or pay a large fine. Defamation of character, you is illegal. Obstruction of destroying someone's property is illegal. Assaulting someone is illegal. These are 3 offenses that you can go to jail for or get fined for if you do it in real life. But you never see that happen in reality TV. But the majority of the country is attracted to this negativity. Negativity has become sexy, even though it can cost you your life. Like, you do realize that some of these things that happen, people could die. People can die from some of this stuff. Like, if you assault someone and they decide to come at you with something crazy, you do realize that can happen. Just that can go down. So when you take that same attitude, we take that false perception that you see on TV, and you take it into your real life, and you act out these scenarios. These fake scenarios, these quote unquote fake scenarios, have real consequences that can really put you and your family in danger. But people will bypass all of that. People will bypass all of that, thinking that there are no real consequences to these actions. Which means that the culture has been such that negativity has become more beneficial than positivity. Negativity has made people millions faster than positivity. For the most part, all you really need to do is you in some club, you have an argument, you side-eye some other person, they say something, you say something. Whether or not it's actually true, whether or not it's actually true, no one in reality TV has the mental maturity to calm down and talk to that person face to face to see if what they said is even true. You ever notice that? Logic would say, if someone has said something negative about me, there are 2 smart things. There's 2 smart ways to go about it. You either can, 1, let it pass, go on about your day. Like, okay, water off a duck's back. Boom, I don't care. Or 2, the next smartest thing would be approach that person and find out if what was said is actually true. That way, you can avoid any further conflict, whether it be true or not. You can say, okay, this person said what this person said is true. I don't need to be around that person anymore. Or I can correct them depending on what they say. I can approach that person, and if what it says is true, I can correct that person and quote unquote straighten them out, But I ain't gonna do it all in public. Pull that person to the side and say, okay, this is what you said. Is what you said true? Okay, look, let me correct you on some things so we don't have any further conversation. Even if we don't become cool friends and when we become buddy, chummy, we ain't gotta like each other. However, let me let you know where I stand. You can tell me where you stand. We ain't gotta speak no more. We ain't gotta be. We'll be cordial. We ain't gotta be cordial. We don't have the same thing. We don't have to acknowledge each other's presence, right? But in reality TV, you don't see that. All you hear is a lot of side eye action, a whole lot of he said, she said stuff. That he said, she said stuff is 5th grade and 4th grade. It's elementary school crap. You have adults acting like elementary school kids. You have adults acting as though they are elementary school children and at recess. And that people see that on TV, and they take that from that TV or that social media and put it into their own lives. And they believe that, oh, if this person can do such and such, then I can act the same way. Nothing that happened to me. I'm a boss chick, all that stuff. I'm not going to say the word. I'm a boss chick and all that stuff, or I'm a boss, man. Can't no other dude. all that stuff, those things have real consequences. Believe it, even though it's, you know what it is? I can sum it up like this. It's the equivalent to a kid watching Tom and Jerry or any cartoon where the cartoon character has been blown up, shot up, stabbed up, hung, beaten, drowned, fallen off a cliff, impaled with spikes, cut in half, decapitated, just all these things. Run over by a car, motorcycle, train, planes, trains, automobiles, all that stuff, right? And what's the one thing you notice about all those characters who had something bad done to them? What's the one thing you notice? They all lived, okay? There were no dire consequences to their life. They lived to do another episode. So when a kid sees that, they do the same thing, and all of a sudden they realize, well, wait a minute. This person who I did this to isn't getting up anymore. See, that child has learned the hard way that fake action can have real consequences. That's what's happening in today. This is what's happening. You have adults now. It's not children. It's adults now doing the things that they see on TV that look cool to them, that look sexy to them, and they're trying it in their real life, and they're realizing that, oh, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that I can't splash a drink on another woman and walk off and sashay off? That she's going to come after me? That she's going to hit me? You mean to tell me that I can't lie on someone and walk away and do a reunion show? You mean to tell me that I can go to jail for lying on someone? I really can go to jail for that? Yes, you can. Okay? That's what it is. That's what's happening now. You have adults seeing stuff on TV and acting it out, and they're having real consequences that affect their life. You know that when you do something stupid, it don't affect the person on TV's life. It affects your life, your significant other's life, your children's life, if you have a significant other or children. It affects your money. Negativity gets negativity for the people on TV brings them more money. Negativity for you, the average Joe, the common person, the regular girl, negativity can get you put in jail. It can get you killed. It can get sued for that. Okay? Use better reasoning. Okay? Negativity is not sexy. Even though it seems like we live in a culture of negativity, it's almost a habit to be negative. Almost a habit. But no, that's not how that goes. Okay? Okay. Anyway, I done said enough. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. Peace.